Hey everybody, Liz Klimek here, Planetarium Manager at the South Carolina State Museum, here once again to talk about the night sky this upcoming weekend. Now we need to talk about something because there's been something floating around the internet claiming that there's going to be a smiley phase up in the sky made out of two planets and the moon, either on the 16th or the 23rd of this month, depending on which version of the article you've seen. Now, since the 16th is this upcoming Saturday, I thought we'd take this opportunity to check out what the sky is actually going to look like on that day right now. And we'll touch base on the 23rd a little bit next week. So here we go. We are going to start by looking west at about 8:45 this Saturday night. That's Saturday, May 16th, from right here in Columbia, South Carolina. Now we do have two planets up in the evening sky, Venus and Mercury. Honestly, Venus is going to grab your attention the most. It's going to be the easiest to find because it looks like a blazingly bright star in the sky. Mercury here will be visible, but it's very low, so you need a really clear view of that horizon with no trees or buildings or anything like that blocking your view of it. Now, even if you have a clear view of that horizon, Mercury is not as bright and is going to be buried in all of that sky glow. So kind of tricky to find, but totally possible to see. So we have two planets hanging out in the evening sky, but no moon. So I don't see a smiley face here. So let's check out the morning sky. We're going to advance time here, pretend like we're just going to stay up all night and just do some stargazing, watch the hours go by, and then I'm going to go ahead and come here to 5:45. I want to go a little bit later. So let's go until it's about 5:30. So this is going to be the sky at 5:30 in the morning, Sunday morning, or alternatively, really late Saturday night. I'm going to swing us around so we're looking east, south, and southeast. And there we have the moon. Now the moon won't look like a blob in the real sky. To show you what it'll actually look like, I can zoom in on it. It's what's called a waning crescent, and it does kind of look like the smiley part of a smiley face. However, if I zoom out here, I don't have two planets forming the rest of the smiley face. However, I do have planets, three of them actually, all kind of in a line or in an arc here towards the south and southeast. We have Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars. Now I can zoom up on those, show you what they would look like if you have access to a telescope or maybe a really good pair of binoculars and you point them at the planet. Sometimes you can make out features like the cloud bands across Jupiter here, and sometimes you can see four of its brighter moons or some of its brighter moons. I'll go ahead and zoom up on Saturn, which tends to be a favorite because of its beautiful ring system, and sometimes you can see a bright moon or two of Saturn's as well. Then I'll zoom up on Mars here. You usually can't see Mars's moons, but here they are in our zoomed in view. So no smiley face here either in the late Saturday night sky or early morning Sunday sky, but there's still plenty to look for. So we didn't find any smiley faces in the evening sky or the morning sky, but one thing you could do is go out after it gets dark and look up at the smattering of stars and see if you can create a smiley face using the stars. Play connect the dots with them. Maybe you can come up with your own smiley face constellation, for example. What we do have this weekend is the opportunity to see all five of the visible planets. So if you can look at the evening sky and the morning sky, you'll be able to see Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars. And they're called the visible planets because they're bright enough to be seen without any optical aid. You don't need a telescope or binoculars to be able to see them. They just have to be up above the horizon, and you have to know where to look for them. So I hope this gives you plenty of ideas of things you can look forward to seeing this weekend. I hope you enjoy them. I hope it puts a smile on your face. Thank you for joining me once again. Have a wonderful, wonderful, safe weekend. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye-bye.